What's going on, guys? It's your boy Billy Chuck. Coming at you with episode 12. In this episode, we're going to tackle one of the busiest frontmen in metal today, Mr. Jamey Jasta. Let's go. As an East Coast hardcore kid myself, I had to do this. I had to do this episode. I love this man. This man helped raise me. Honestly, I'm going to be fucking honest with you. Before Hatebreed and before I knew about Jamey Jasta, and I wasn't aware that you can put such positivity into metal music and hardcore music like he did. But without further ado, let's get to the reason probably why y'all are here. Jamey Jasta has played in bands such as hardcore band Hatebreed, southern metal band Kingdom of Sorrow, Ice Pick, and his solo project called Jasta. And I will touch on all of them. Hatebreed is an East Coast hardcore band from Bridgeport, Connecticut, formed in '94. Hatebreed combines elements of hardcore and heavy metal. The band is often described as a metalcore, hardcore, punk, beatdown, hardcore band. I just know where they come from and I know what kind of music it is, so it's hardcore. Nothing more, nothing less. Unless you want to talk about like later in Hatebreed's career when they started having like more melodies to their music and like started having like guitar solos in their music. I mean, then they may be considered like a metalcore or a heavy metal band. But up until then, hardcore punk all the way. But prior to Hatebreed, Jamey was in a band called Jasta 14. But he's also a damn businessman. He owns the clothing line Hate Wear, which is in all four corners here, the logo. He owns he was the host of Headbangers Ball from 2003 to 2007. He has also worked on a solo project, Josta, which has worked with Randy and Mark from Lamb of God. They're on that album. Zach Wild from Ozzy Osbourne, Black Label Society, and Pantera. Tim Lambesis from As They Lay Dying, and Phil Labonte from All That Remains. He produced Dee Snider's fourth solo album for the Love of Metal. So, Kingdom of Sorrow was founded when Jamey introduced himself to Crowbar slash down guitarist Kirk Weinstein at a show at Pearl Street in Northampton, Massachusetts. Short time later, Jamey, who actively booked shows throughout the New England area in the early '90s, put up the cash for a Napalm Death slash Crowbar show in order that Hatebreed could play with one of their favorite bands. Ever since then, the two have remained in close contact and have become friends over the decade. Jamey and Hatebreed invited Crowbar out for a UK run of dates in March of '05. It was there that the two friends decided to create a band based on their mutual like for the bands of the likes of Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Pantera, bands like that. In May of '05, the duo recorded in Silver Bullet Studios in Connecticut, and Kirk relocated after Hurricane Katrina to write and assemble what would become the first Kingdom of Sorrow album. The first taste of the untitled project surfaced in the form of the track Buried in Black on Roadrunner Records, MTV2 Hangers Ball, the Revenge compilation released in April 2006. Songs were deconstructed, reconstructed, written, and recorded again in Planet Z Studios with Zeus until the duo was completely satisfied with the outcome. Jamey commented on the writing process. He said, and I quote, it really was probably the best time I've ever had this in the studio as far as creatively. It was such a liberating thing. We felt like it's a new band. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. We're just doing it because we want to do it. So it was totally genuine and a pure creative process. Kingdom of Sorrow signed a deal with Relapse Records and fall in the fall of 2007 and made their live debut on February 27, 2008 at the Worcester Palladium in Worcester, Massachusetts with the band Thy Will Be Done as direct support. Why do they always call them direct support? Just call them the opening band. A subsequent tour followed with support from Dead to Fall and Thy Will Be Done. On August 5th and 6th of 2008, Kingdom of Sorrow played at the first annual Mayhem Festival on the Jägermeister stage at the Comcast Center for the Performing Arts in Mansfield, Massachusetts, and the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, respectively. Through a MySpace blog on March 30th, 2010, the band announced that their next album was going to be called Behind the Blackest Tears, and that was released on June 8th, 2010. For a period in 2010, Kirk left the band and a rehab, with Kenny Hickey of Typo Negative taking his place at a at Ozfest. It was announced on January 31st, 2011, that the band would be playing at the 2011 Mayhem Festival on the Jägermeister stage. Kingdom of Sorrow's self-titled album debuted at number 131 on the Billboard charts and sold 6,000 records in the first week. Congrats. The members in Kingdom of Sorrow: Jamey Jasta up front, Kirk on lead guitar and backing vocals, Charlie Belmore on rhythm guitar, and Nick Belmore on the drums. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about Jamey Josta's side project. It was called Ice Pick, or it's called Ice Pick, and they formed in '96. It serves as a side project to Jamey Josta, Danny Diablo, and other musicians of the hardcore and hip hop scenes. Ice Pick's debut album was called Violent Epiphany, and that was released on April 18, 2006, under Jamey's record label, Stillborn Records. Ice Pick remained virtually dormant until the song Born to Crush You appeared on UFC Ultimate Beatdowns Volume 1, 2004, and former UFC heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovsky frequently uses their song Onward to Victory as his entrance music for his fights. Um, but their debut album, Violent Epiphany, features guest vocals by musicians including Ice-T, Roger Murray, Freddie Christian, Al Barr, Paul Bearer of Sheer Terror, and Pete Morsi of 100 Demons. All Music said the album is exactly what you would expect from a Justice Union. Spit flying, angsty hollering, and riffs that alternate between ragingly fast and grindingly slow. The members of Jasta include Danny Diablo, vocals along with Jamey, Frank Loznak, or I'm sorry, Wayne Loznak on lead guitar, Frank Novinek on rhythm guitar, and Derek Kurzweil on the drums. All right, guys, that about wraps it up. If you like what you've seen, like what you heard, like spending some time with your boy Billy Chuck, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, leave me some comments. I don't care if you're a fucking asshole. Show me some love. Peace.